Kilani Jewellery.
Razmik, I would like to have this one done today, bro.
This is impossible. It's not gonna be easy.
I don't care.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much, bro. I'm ready for you.
Okay, I'll grab it next week.
Next week? Okay,
Yeah.
it's okay. No problems.
Oh, next week?
Welcome back to Freshest and coming back to you live from Kilani Jewellery, ToranoMAX, in the heart of Toronto. Today, we got Nori with us, and you know, it is Valentine's weekend. And this is a special day to bring Nor Clement back again on Freshest. And how you feeling today?
I'm doing excellent, I'm feeling excellent, and I'm feeling crispy and ready to come out fresh out the oven.
I'm telling you guys, she just exploded with all these red kisses for you guys from these red lipsticks. Let's get it in. I want to show our audience how incredible it is to be on this show and how hard it is actually to explain and catch the audience hearing to understand how we are not just selling jewelry or showing them creativity. We're actually engaging our love story and all our clients and followers' love stories behind every item we're creating in here. It comes from wedding bands, pendants, initials, chains, engagement rings, and everything that has to do with love.
Always.
And today, it is special. Happy Valentine's to everybody, to every man out there, to every lady, to every mother, to every father, grandmother, and grandfather, and to every kid that can understand the feeling of love. This is the biggest word to ever be said.
It is the meaning of life. Love is everything.
That's why a lot of people are scared to say, I love you. And I tell you right now, solid. I love you all. Let's get on this.
Let's do it.
We wanted to get into a big pendant first because every time we've been going in and with the smaller pieces, this is a special ToranoMAX, the smooth S initial with the crown on top as the bail. White, yellow, and rose. These were custom made. 2 of them were done already, and we just finished the wrapped up one of them, and my guy is going to pick them up this week. Look how incredible the design and the detail. All these 3 is going for a lady. It's not even for a boy. So can you imagine how stunning and how shining every woman that's going to dress up with these S's. Look at the beauty. Take a look closer in here. Let's take you into the yellow gold. Look at this yellow gold versus the rose gold. And now, look at this white gold. It's competing. It got a lot of diamond sesame. Each single piece in here matches the next one exactly. The same type of engraving, the same type of finish. Now, our boy wanted to make sure his family is all happy.
Yeah.
So he wanted to make sure all the ladies are happy just like him because he's been blinging with the Kilani ToranoMAX.
Bling them out.
Yes, yes, yes.
Show them the fact that the bail is from the back where it slides through and you get to see the full image if you don't want the bail to be on top.
Now this
Look at
bail is to the side. It attached to the crown and the S so that way it can never break. And these are made to be sitting on a solid ToranoMAX Cubans. So fully blinged out just like this. Now let's get into the latest thing that we finished from this week is our nameplates. Little solid for a daughter. There's another one just got wrapped up. We haven't finished it up. It's getting polished right now. But these names are incredible. They range around $5,500. Not so much, but they are so standing out. They got so much diamond sesame on them. 3D with the Kilani Jewellery ToranoMAX style setting.
Yes.
It is hard to get there, you know what I mean? And this is how you can present your love to everyone that's around you. We finished finally. Now this pendant, it's a full circle. We made it about 10 years ago and it had another initial on it. Now our guy came back and he's like, you know what? I want to include my wife initial with my J.
Loving that.
So we end up taking off the original J that we had in the middle there and exchanged it with the JS. And now is stunning. We filled it up with the ToranoMAX setting right in the middle and created this beautiful circle pendant, fully iced out by Kilani Jewellery.
And the initials are in white gold to make it stand out a bit more.
Because ToranoMAX makes you not see anything usually, so you want to make sure, you know,
It excites
put out
the
some
eyes
type of a
and-
color in there, you know.
Fireworks in
Now,
your eyes.
one of the biggest things that we've been working on, it's been about a month now, we've been working on the ABC. And I'm telling you guys, the whole entire factory, all they hear, ABC, 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 ABC. They going crazy. Even Hagub yesterday, he's like, I wish to have a magic so I can just do abracadabra and kaboom, piece is ready.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how it goes down here at Kilani Jewellery. We finally wrapped up for you guys the rose gold. Look at the letter A in rose gold double play. Now, we've always created custom made for a lot of people. Everyone comes and asks us to create their initial, to create their nameplate, and you know, we always have to design it for them. And it feels, you know, like sometimes people, they just want to find a custom design initial. They don't want to find like these plain, regular initials, boring initials that they've been seeing around in the market. So we end up creating them completely our signature. Our signature has love to it.
Always.
It has so much connection because it didn't just happen because we decided to do ABC. These ABC had to be thought out. We had to plan them out. We had to choose the font and make them ready for you guys in capital, in signature, in a block font. So we've done them in white, yellow, and rose. This is a very serious investment is because we want to connect with everybody. And what made us connect with our signatures is you guys.
Yes.
Every client has asked me to do something. It has registered in my brain. I always knew what they want, the clients. When they ask me for anything, I study it, I think about it, and if I feel like it's really good to implement it to our signatures, I do it. And when it comes down to our wedding bands, this is the way to represent yourself to eternity. When it comes down to our Octagon shapes band, and they come in different sizes, different colors, fully iced out ToranoMAX. This is the first time we do them with the ToranoMAX setting. Look at the side view. Fully iced out from all sides gives you full satisfaction. So when you're looking at it, if somebody's walking behind you, watching you, can see you have a blingy wedding band, a shiny wedding band.
Try it on for them.
But I want to get into the simple of these wedding bands. How did wedding band become the symbol of life, the symbol of love?
So basically, if anybody is not aware or not sure why we use this finger
Yes.
for the engagement ring or the wedding band, if you don't know, now you're gonna know. These two fingers, actually, the veins is connected to your heart. So when you're ready to propose and when you're ready to get married, this is the promise of fidelity. That is the symbol to promise when you reunite.
When you unite couples and you become one.
Yes. Sorry, I got stuck with that one.
This is the symbol
But
to actually represent
and make you one.
that relationship and make you one, right? Now, these wedding bands were simple, were plain. Many of the people, all they knew is a band to signify their relationships.
Absolutely.
And they did it with plain bands until diamonds were ever found underground. People, these diamonds, when they were found, they were actually not, you know what I mean, presented. They didn't present the diamond not because its clarity or its price when it was first found. It was actually presented for its hardness.
Correct. You got
Because
it.
it's a tough stone,
Yes.
hard stone, that's why they presented it to show the strong and the strength of love.
Yes.
And that's why when you join in with another person, you want to make sure you have a strong relationship. You want to know you are satisfied completely and ready to say, I love you, because this word is really big. We're going on a little commercial. Don't go far. And this break is going to put a big smile on your face. Let's go. It is not easy to perfect a heart shape by hand. And now, we're drilling the first hole where the diamond's going to be, and already gold dust going all over my eyes.
Kilani Jewellery.
Welcome back to Fresh Out the Oven. Today's with Noor Clement, and we got a lot of hot, crispy pieces that came out of our oven. This oven was smoking just before we started the show.
Yes.
And now we know that our oven is fully roasted. It's not burning.
And spicy.
It's so spicy because you're on the show. I want everybody to understand that everything we do here at Kilani Jewellery got a taste, got a flash. Like the star ring, we finished it for our boy. Rari, he's my guy. We've done him a piece in the past and it was so sick. And he knew after he tasted the feeling of our BBS and the diamond sesame and the ToranoMAX engraving on his piece, he understood he needed to make another move by creating a special star ring. Now all our star rings, I've told you guys, each star ring has its own unique signature shape. Every shape is different. Why? It's like a mother never loses his daughter or her daughter or kid. She would always recognize her kids. And these rings, it's like babies to every client.
Yeah.
When these babies goes away, they know how to find her. Because these rings are beautiful. These star rings are completely stunning. Every ring has a shape and every ring has a story, and every person behind every item we present to you guys right here at ToranoMAX
Has its own
Fresh Out the Oven, it has a unique print. Now, one of the things, if you watched us from the beginning and you've seen the intro, it was about these emeralds, and we did get them done for our clients. So it's a ring, and earrings, and a matching pendant. Now these emeralds were given to our friend by his grandmother. Emeralds are the most fragile
They're very fragile.
stones, and many setters and jewelers don't accept to work on them. Exactly when they have like cracks or anything in between,
Or
because
the
that's what
inclusions on the
the
surface.
inclusions on these gems, sometimes you can see it, and it becomes really tough for setters when they squeeze in the gold. A lot of times they crack. Now, my friend wanted it to be finished for Valentine, and we had to finish it all in one day. I tell you guys, you don't want to force any setter or a jeweler that doesn't have experience to get things
Yes.
done like these emeralds. You can see all the cracking, but they have a sentimental value to my friend. And when he came in, I said to him, you know what, bro, I'm really scared. I might break these emeralds. I don't know. I'm scared to take them out of the setting, the original old setting that your grandma gifted you, gifted them to you. And I don't know if they're gonna crack. He's like, you know what, Kilani, just mount the gold on top of my old original base where it's mounted on.
Which was just a plain setting.
Just plain, and I think it was made in silver. I don't know if I checked it. And he's like, just do it and do the Kilani jewelry. I want it to look nice. Wow, I couldn't accept that. We had to really do them. Look at this. Can you put it on?
Of course I can. Speaking of the inclusions on emeralds, they have their own identity. They have their own fingerprint, just like diamonds.
Yes.
Look at this. And
They do. And when they go for price, they don't go for the price because of only the clarity. They go for the price for the color itself. That's what makes them unique. Now we got them done. Razmik was under a lot of pressure, but now we know my guy is coming next week to pick them up. That was hilarious. I couldn't take it in that when I called my boy and I said to him, I'm ready for you. He's like, oh, you got them done? That's okay. I'll come pick them up tomorrow. Oh my God. That killed.
did Razmik hear that?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Putting
We'll
him
check it
under
out
all this
after the
pressure?
show.
Sorry, they're coming next week.
We'll check it out after the show. Look at this incredible Canary diamonds and Canary diamond in the center. I created myself. It's a 1.06 carat. And the guy wanted to have the birthstones of his kid and his loved one kids.
So basically, he turned it into a family ring / engagement.
Exactly what he did. So when he asked me, he's like, Kilani, this is the idea. I have a kid and she has a kid. And now we love each other and we want to complete each other. What should I do? I want to include these two with us.
Goosebumps.
So I know, don't get your goosebumps right now because we need to focus. This infinity band hugs the birthstone of the mother and the kid herself, or her own kid. And on the other side, it hugs the husband's stone and his kid as it comes closer. This is beautiful. Can you put it on your fingers?
Of course I can. You
Now-
guys, I get emotional with this stuff because it really means a lot to know that families can become one And this symbolizes it forever. This can be a story told to the great-grandchildren in the future. So many stories can be told behind one ring that is made with love.
You know what? This love doesn't come by you only, my friend. This love comes by the person that's going to create your piece.
Yes.
You want to make sure you have that special connection. Love is huge. Love is sentimental. Love has to have meanings, you know? And when I created my own wedding band, I created it to spin 360 degree.
Spin, spin, spin.
And you know why? Because she spun my whole life all around.
She spun him 360, guys.
Yes. I was a totally different guy. She changed me. She changed me because I felt I had something special with this person. And when I made my choice, I made sure I'm making this choice with huge honor and respect. And I carry my relationship this way. Yeah. That's why I see it with all my employees, with everybody that works here at Kilani Jewellery. It has so much love. It has so much connection. One of my employees, every time he leaves his desk, he takes a picture of his desk. One day I asked him, I was like, why do you do this? He's like, you know what? I like my desk to be fully organized. I like to know that when I leave my desk, I left with an accomplishment. I love to do my job and I do it well. And that's why I do this. From that day, I felt it. I felt the commitment. This commitment doesn't come by you loving a woman only. This commitment doesn't come by you trying to love your bro. No, this commitment comes to yourself. The main important things in life, when it comes down to love, is you.
Yes.
Yourself. So when I created this 360 wedding band, I created that to remind me of this moment of how I met my wife. And from this day, every time I used to think or doubt myself, I spin my wedding band to remember the 360 spun
I love the
that
story.
she did for
this
me.
Is awesome.
And I love her. She's crazy. Happy Valentine, lady. I can't wait to see you later.
I love you too, Toto.
Now, the bands. When it comes to eternity and life. Now, many people, you know, find their loved ones, they go on, they love them, and sometimes, you know what I mean, they have their doubt. Maybe there's someone else there for me that can be better from the one that I have. But I'll tell you something. If you're with someone right now, and you know you have a home to go to, and that person can fold your shirt, and if not, can make you a plate of food at home and have it ready if you're just coming back from work and you see this table is always neat, clean, home is always happy, you gotta put a smile on it. If home is sad, you have to know how to pick it up because you're the man that runs this home. And the women build your home. It's two ways. You run it, you bring it on together, you bang it on together, you make sure this relationship is right, and the woman, she will do herself right by bringing you the best joy, by bringing you food to your table, making sure your shirts are fold up, and that's why I love my lady.
Yes, but sometimes you gentlemen can cook for us too, because
I
believe
cook.
me, some men cook really, really good and better than ladies. This one's actually a really good
I actually taught
cook.
Noor how to cook because her first meal had no salt, no pepper. I think every man can cook.
That's a whole other episode,
You know,
guys.
so when it comes down to the journey of love, it goes down with watches. These Pateks are very rare. They're not rare because they only made once and never made again. There are so much still brand new, but they became rare because there's limited amount in the market. With the higher demand, has made them very hard to find, not easy to purchase because they doubled up in price, and sometimes you can't even find them. Now, a lot of people will drive themselves so crazy, pay the double price just to have it on the wrist. You know why? It's because they love themselves. They love themselves and they know with them taking this type of watch, it will make them feel good because they're thinking about it. They can't get over it. It's the same thing. When you can't get over a watch, it's the same thing with a relationship when it comes down to your mom, to your sister, to your brother, to your kid. Like yesterday, I was out on a little break just for a little smoke and my kid kept knocking on the door and he's like, Daddy, come here. But every time he knocked at the door, I knew he wanted me to come
needed
back.
to, yes.
When I went back into the house and I was like, what's up, daddy? What do you want to do? He's like, come play with me. The way he held my pinky to go up the stairs.
Today's all about emotions, guys.
Was the biggest accomplishment ever.
I
Now,
know it.
why I'm telling you guys these stories is because really, it is important. Because when we created these hearts, I told you guys, it has so much emotions. It has so much feelings. These hearts, it was the toughest thing for Kilani Jewellery to ever find when we used to outsource our merchandise. It took us a long time to create them, but we had to match all of our clients' taste, budgets, and colors. Each color, each heart, each shape had a meaning. Each size has a meaning too. Like when you ask me, is your heart this big? No, I broke it into pieces and I bring it into the stable.
We love to spread the love.
I love it. I spread the love this way. This is insane. Now, can you show me some of your tennis bracelets?
Yes, speaking of love, I've been excited from 2 days ago. Even the client wanted to come pick it up, and I said, no, you gotta give me a chance to speak about this during Fresh Out the Oven.
Fresh Out the Oven is the biggest things. And if you guys watching us on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, comment, or subscribe to our channel right now to see exclusive and have more people find these videos.
Yes.
No, how about Instagram? You want to forget about Instagram?
Never.
Don't forget, guys, our Instagram followers are the main things for our show. They're the main thing that makes me come back. So I love you all. I want you guys to make sure you push that notification button for you to recognize Fresh Out the Oven coming back every Saturday, right? So let's go.
Let's
Show
do
me
it.
that.
So he actually came in. So some gentlemen, let's give you a couple of just quick stories. Some gentlemen come and say, oh my God, I need an engagement ring. Well, when is it due for? I'd like it for this weekend. I'm like, oh my God, really? Okay, let's do it. And then we have some people that come, I need it in 5 months. I need it by next year. Well, this gentleman came, he actually bought the diamond for himself. He knew he had the opportunity to get it then. He set it on a platinum ring and he wanted to save it till he met the person and use that diamond to create it into a setting by us. So yes, it's his diamond, but it's our design. It's our work and it's made by Kilani.
Show it to them.
But so I told him, he wanted something different, but classic at the same time, based on the picture that she had shared with him. So the difference that we did is we actually used larger than average diamonds on the halo. Let's get a little close up. This is an absolute beauty.
Oh my
and if
God.
we can get a little closer, in between the large
claws.
diamonds on the claws, we put smaller diamonds as well.
Ladies, I want you to all know we are so fresh, we are so crispy. As our oven is toasting, one of the best and the biggest and the most crispiest piece to ever come on a ToranoMAX Kilani Jewellery. But before we get into our oven, because our oven is so ready and it's been like shaking inside, I want to take a little bit extra minutes. I'm sorry, guys, because this crispy piece has a lot of feelings. This crispy piece was unique. We did it within 2 days. And it's our first time. This crispy piece has a rose for every woman out there. Woo! For every lady. For every person that's watching us right now. I got this rose for you, Noor. Oh. For every person that's watching us right now. And this beautiful heart set with the tennis style on a halo and a tennis chain.
Stunning.
These are beautiful. This is the most incredible heart ever done by Kilani Jewellery. It is unique, it is different, it is special. One more thing, I'm gonna toast you up because this question was...
While you toast it up, I'm gonna put this flower
Take
for
it.
all the ladies.
Since
you call me Norita Mamacita, let's see, does this work?
Does it work?
You got it?
Uh-huh.
Does it work?
Valentine is working
yes.
on.
Okay, I'm
matches
feeling
the best
good
lady.
now.
Okay, guys, I dropped a question this week. It was very simple. What you got in questions about our ToranoMAX Cubits? Now, somebody asked me, what is the difference between a regular Cuban or a regular set Cuban and a ToranoMAX? I brought you guys this 15mm ToranoMAX white gold Cuban done with the Kilani Jewellery signature banana clip. This here has around 63 carats. And I brought you a 1 kilo Cuban. Set with normal setting. Let's take a close look. Now this 1 kilo has mini babies versus our big sesames started out. Now this 1 kilo has 68 carats. And our mini 15 mm Cuban has 63 carat. 5 carats in different. If you got an eye for this, you can tell the difference, my friend. And if you can't, I feel sorry for you. So the hottest, the freshest, the crispiest piece to ever come out of Kilani Jewellery, ToranoMAX factory. This piece is totally different, specially made for the Chapo. The capo piece for our friend Chubb's View created his own special Cuban chain with the baguette. The freshest piece, the hottest, the crispiest, and the newest Cuban chain ever made. Different style, different shape. Take a look to the side and see how these baguettes stands out between this. These are all done VVS DEF in color set on white and rose gold. Now I want you guys to know, Kilani Jewellery always got you the hottest, the freshest, and the crispiest pieces to ever come out of Kilani Jewellery. Now don't go far, cause next week we got you more hot, fresh, crispy pieces to ever blow your mind.